So I'm going to stay out here and keep my distance from the car in front, the van. So it's mirrors. I can put my indicator on now, and I can follow this road. I'll just take my place in and take immediate advantage of this lane on the right that's suddenly appeared, and then I can wait here. Put the handbrake on and wait. And wait. Take the handbrake off. I'm still in drive. Roll forward a bit. There's oncoming cars taking up that bit of road, which is they're entitled to do. Once there's no more oncoming cars, then I can actually go, and I see that's the case now. This gives me a chance to actually come back to do those roundabouts again, which I would very much like to do. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go straight on at the first one, and then right at the second one. So I've done straight on and straight on, so it's going to be mirrors. I'm going to go straight on at this one. So it's nice and slow, nothing coming from the right. I'm now going to go to the right at this one. Slow down, look to the right, nothing there, on I go. Fantastic. And I know these road markings look a bit vague, but the ones on the left are actually the old ones. And I had to stay out to avoid those parked cars anyway, to be totally honest with you. They've just not got around to burning them off, they just sort of painted them over a wee bit, and hasn't really been very successful. Nice and slow, nice and steady at this point here. And I'm going to go to the left here, mirror signal, steering in, keeping the speed down to get past all these cars. And it's a built up busy area with lots of parked cars. I'm going to go very slowly and come to this first unmarked crossroads, which, looking both ways, looking perfectly safe, onto the gas and go. And all I'm going to do with this one is the exact same. Again, keeping going, check my mirrors. I'm going to go left, in fact. I'll go left at this one because I do want to handle a couple of areas that are worthwhile looking at. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to park here because that person's on their test. So I'm going to park here and wait. It's not my intention to be anywhere near that person when they've parked. I just want to sit and wait. They're on their test. I don't know if they are on their test actually, because they've chose to do an unmarked. They've chose to do a 3-point turn near an unmarked crossroads, which I have to say, I suppose there's a reason for it. And all I'm going to do is literally just sit and wait. But I'm not entirely sure. It wouldn't have been an ideal situation. And can we go? Well, I suppose it was far enough away from the crossroads, to be honest with you. I'm going to slow down for the very crossroads that I'm talking about because it is unmarked. And on I go. And I'm going to build the speed up again. And following the road. At the end of this road, I'm going to go to the right. So it's mirrors, signal, and slowing down as if to stop here. That's it. And wait. And then round I go. because this must be near the end of tests for a lot of people. What I'm actually going to do is I'm trying to get back there as quickly as I can. I'll go left here. Wherever this fellow in front goes, if he goes left, I'm going right. If he goes right, I'm going left. He's going right, I'm going left. I know he's on his test, so I'm going to give the fellow all the room in the world. And I'm going to go left here. Nothing coming. On I go. I'll get the speed up here all the way up to 30. And just follow this road along. There's actually another way I can get back to the test centre from here anyway, so I'll be doing that. Just got to watch out for the cyclists that are a wee bit wide there. Now, as far as I know, it's not this one, but it's the next road on the right. Is a road that would take me back where I wanted to go. So I'm going to take the next road on the right. It's mirror, signal, and that's it. Nice and slow. Looking into the road, nothing coming, on I go. Again, what you always try to do is stay in our half of one road until it's time to go to our half of the next road. I'm going to go slow here. If there's any bit of road I can't see, it's always a good idea to sort of imagine that there's lots of cars on it. So if I just imagine that there's cars everywhere, it should keep me honest. It should mean that I'm always doing the safe thing, following this road along, and it is just a case of following it along. So I'm going to go slow here and all the way around here. Now here, oh well, actually I was going to wait there and let him cut in, but he cut in very quickly, which is damn fine of him, which is very good driver, well done him. Wasn't going too fast either, which is always a good excuse why you should always watch what your speed's doing there. And I'm just going to go slowly here. Again, keeping the speed down, nice and slow, and staying in my bit of this road, all the way around, nice and steady. That's it. I hope to hell I'm not going to encounter this other car again. It would be so unfortunate. I seem to have followed this poor chap everywhere. And I'm going to take this road on the left just to be sure. I'm actually going to wait here and let that chap get through, to be honest with you. And you even get a thank you from him, which is always a sign of a good driver. Check my mirrors. You don't get any thank you from him, he was too busy picking his nose. And around, right, go round to the left. Go to the left at the end of the road here. I really need to get away from these fellas now. And what I'm going to do, I'll just pull up in the shade of this one here and stop here. Right, okay, I'm going to end that one there.